Hi, viewers and listeners. Those that follow me either through Facebook, Instagram, other social media platforms, podcast. This is one of those moments where I get to post a video once in a while. I know I don't usually do it for many different reasons, but one of the things that I figured I would post today is how most people struggle with achieving their goals and succeeding and having dreams and somehow not being able to succeed in them. And it's not that they are not capable. In most situations that I've noticed and I work with, and I'll utilize it for myself as well, is our own resistances, our own internal dialogue that prevents us from successes. Those intrusive thoughts. And you know what they are? Because that is the should, shouldn't, you shouldn't, you're not smart enough, you're not capable enough, you've never done it before, and all the other intrusive thoughts that can interfere with who you want to be. I'm a huge believer that we are all capable of succeeding in many different areas. I know some of us might have more challenges than others, maybe even financial, all the other things that come in the way. But it is our own internal dialogue that really prevents us from achieving. And I question that a lot because it's all about finding the right tools, but also being aware when that intrusive thought comes in, and they come in a lot on a daily basis. This is the part of us where we don't do because we want to procrastinate. We have goals, but somehow we find something else to do to prevent ourselves from doing. So again, I think my ways of really speaking out and to maybe encourage some of you when it comes to your own resistances and what goals you have is to listen to those intrusive thoughts, but also just observe them. They don't have to be attached to us. They are not attached to us. They are just voices, thoughts that we choose to attach to ourselves in order to prevent ourselves from moving forward. And again, all the other small little things that might exist, it is truly our internal dialogue. So I know I'm just sharing this. It's a short video clip, but I would want you all, if you feel comfortable, again, I know I don't usually see much comments when I post, which is completely fine because I'm not doing this for the comments. It's more for your own thought processing. But I would be curious with some of you and letting me know, if you feel comfortable, what your goals, successes are, who do you want to be in the future. And again, we also have to be realistic to some of these things, and whether or not you're moving forward towards achieving these goals, successes, or if you feel stuck. Now, I'm not asking you to share what I'm about to say, but to at least sit with it. If you feel like you are stuck and not being able to do something, explore those thoughts. What makes you feel stuck or resistant, or maybe not wanting to do certain things subconsciously or unconsciously, right? Because consciously we want to do things. It's the unconscious that really prevents us too, right? So again, going back into the intrusive thoughts, there's more to that. Now, if you're able to list it, if not, it's completely fine. I am just curious because I do see it a lot. I've worked, whether it's coaching, whether it's through therapy, on our own resistances. If you hear noises, that's because there's other rooms in here. So yeah, it's a short little video. I do encourage you to just sit with those thoughts. Again, they are not your thoughts. They are just distant thoughts that have kind of become yours for a very long time, and they're there for a reason. And I would probably have to say, and I love numbers, yet statistically I do not know how common this is, but from my experiences, resistance exists in all of us. And there's always something that we prevent ourselves from doing. So again, explore those successes. What is it that you want to do? What prevents you from doing? And what would it look like to even challenge yourself in doing it? One of the things, is just to give you a small little example, that comes up quite a bit, is fear of public speaking. And I know it's just a small little example, but what I've noticed, whether it's with myself, but also through life coaching, is being able to let somebody know who's about to speak, and I've done it myself, is let the audience know that, that you might be anxious about doing a speech or whatever it may be, and you'd be surprised what happens afterwards. From my experiences, when I did that, the minute I said, this is my first time doing a speech, I'm a little bit anxious, all of a sudden the anxiety left. It no longer existed. I did not feel like I needed to necessarily I need to read at a paper that I wrote, but I really kind of take a mic and I speak. So I've done this recently, and I thought it was such a great way of just observing myself in that moment when I was able to say that, and how the anxiety subsides. So this is just a small little thing, but what do you do in order to face some of those challenges, and how do you feel afterwards? Now, I know it's a short video, right? But here I am, 6 minutes in, talking and discussing, probably repeating myself, but yeah, explore it. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what your thoughts are about this video as well. All right. It was a pleasure saying this, talking to you guys, and hopefully we'll see you soon again.